And we are back from Mexico and the Riviera Maya. And what a good time, guys. We first time on a Secrets Resort. So absolutely 5-star. Yeah, amazing. And we had a great time. And we are back now to face the onslaught of spring. So yes, National Hockey Card Day was a big success in store. We had the ever famous Mr. Jim Pollard handling things, and while we were gone, and did he ever do a good job? And just want to big thanks to Jim for running the store while we were gone and not giving up. So that's a good thing. That was a full week. 2 Saturdays, including 2 Saturdays and a Friday there. So that was 7 days total. And you know what? That's not easy. That's not easy for one person. So anyways, guys, welcome. 1545 here. Thank you very much, guys, for getting this filled up and letting me do this today. We've got a couple others on the page that are still getting there half full and getting close. So anyways, yes, and a whole new week of fun. So this week we've got 2324 guys SPX dropping on Wednesday. SPX, you know what you're getting. It's a nice, I like it, nice mid product, loaded mid product, and it's definitely got some cool stuff in there. So definitely check it out. Come by the store, grab some. And we'll have some breaks up on the page as well. So anyways, that is that, guys. That is that. But other than that, yes, we're ready to go. So like I said, thank you very much, guys, for your patience. Waiting this week for us to come home and rock this. So, all right, guys. So we're going to start out with some 21-22. There we go. Series 2, guys. And lots of goodies there. 617 is your numeral. So let's go. Let's go. All right. Rock and roll. And Ovi, guys, today, big deal. Mr. Ovechkin doing it, guys. And thank you very much, Jay. Old Rags is in the house. And anyways, guys, Ovi doing it today. Goal number 895. Pretty amazing moment, guys. And I think back to when Gretzky broke Hal's record and watching that, the lead up to that, and the race continued, and then watching that, and then being able to watch that today. So pretty awesome to be able to experience both. And there we go. And saying, make me rich, Virg. We'll do what we can do. Regs, we'll get you there, buddy. All right. I love it. But anyways, you had a great time, and thanks, guys, for all the kind words. And yes, it is being selfish, Regs. Us going on vacay. But hopefully everything was great while we were gone. Hopefully you weren't in there bugging Jim. All right, there we go. Taylor Sagan. I know you were. So, all right, guys. And welcome. And welcome. All right, Jonah Gadjevich, guys. Jonah Gadjevich in the house. And National Hockey Card Day, big success. Like I said, pretty cool to celebrate that day. And yeah, next year we will be around for it, and we're not going to miss out on that. All right, there we go, Rupe Heinz, and like I said, poor Jim. All right, and like away, Torrey Krug, and St. Louis. Speaking of St. Louis, guys, St. Louis, they are tearing it up, getting back where they need to be, and that's in the playoffs again. There we go, Rasmus Kupari. They were so out of it before Christmas. And they've been on a tear 12 games straight, guys. So pretty amazing to see that. That team is scary. They are hot. Bennington is riding high. And balanced scoring. There we go, Bernard Docker. Balanced scoring throughout the lineup. Good young team now. It's a little bit of different makeup. There we go, Barry. Since they won the cup. And but Bennington's still there. Heating up since the Four Nations. He's been on fire. Walcott. Kind of say average leading up to it. But alrighty, guys. There we go. William Eklund and Willie Eklund. Wow, that kid. He's got some talent to burn. I tell ya. Amazing. Amazing player. Eklund. There you go. Celebrini. Will Smith. Good golly, Miss Molly. All right. Sampo Renta. Sampo. Renta. All right. And Josh Bailey. Do. All right. And Jesse Yolonen. Let's see. We can get that 1-1 for you there, Jay. Hey, buddy. 1 of 1 still out there, guys. All right. There we go. Mercer. Some different beliefs on where it could be. Well, you never know, right? All right, there we go. Just in case, Justin Richards. There we go, Justin Richards. And Justin Richards. All right, Maxime Sushko. Sushko. All right, Sushko. All right, Jordan Eberle. And a big skid of games on today as well, guys. Got 4 games. All going back to back, it seems like. So, good day of hockey. But watching that Washington game is pretty cool. Adam Ruzicka, Gretzky doing his best to, be the ambassador there. And it was pretty cool seeing that. So, all right, there we go. Jesse Alonen, Moritz Seider, Dazzler, and a Jesse Alonen. But, yeah, Wayne looking a little long in the tooth there, it seems. But, hey, did a good job. So anyways, I think Ovi's going to go after 900 this year. There we go, Phillips. And I wouldn't doubt it. I think he's going to be staring down a possible another 50-goal season. He needs 8 goals in the remaining 5 games. There we Semperanta. And if you know Ovi, you know that guy can do it. So I tell you, Ryan Suter, he basically does what he wants on his own schedule. So he wants to do it, he'll do it. Pretty good, though, waiting until this game. There we go. Cole Sillinger not wanting to hit the open net. Pretty awesome stuff. All right, here we are. Phil Tomasino. Oh, all right. And final pack 21-22. Willie Eklund is the game-o. There we go. So far, that is the one. And there we go. Variante. There we go. Alex Ovechkin variant. And Ovi, the man on the mission today. All right, we've got some good playoff races heating up, guys. Would have been so poetic against Crosby and the Pens. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that have been something? Wowzer. Maybe that'll be 900. Can you imagine? Holy crap. That would be pretty darn cool to see that. I agree, buddy. That would be pretty awesome. All right, guys. All right, 24-25, Series 2. All right, or Series 2, 24-25, guys. And there we go. Sales still going extremely strong for this stuff. It's a hell of a set, I tell you. Celebrini and Michkov and others. So, like to see that. That's pretty cool. All right. All righty, here we go, guys. Box number 2, box number 1 of this goody stuff. All right, here we go. Bang for your puck. Oscar back and ooh la la. Oscar back and ooh la la. But that would have been something against his old arch nemesis. You'll never see a 1-2 punch come out of the same draft as that. Man, oh man. Imagine, right? All right, here we go. And Peter Angelo, Jack Hughes. And on a heater. All right, on a heater. Jack Hughes and on a heater. On a heater with Jack Hughes. Ooh, yeah, okay. There we go. Oh, all right, Nikita Prishapov and a Electricity. All right, Prishapov, Poff. All right, and Prishapov. Go team, go. Go team, go. Righty. And Tom Wilson, who got the assist on that goal as well. Bang for your puck and ooh la la. Nice to see Wilson getting the assist on that. Pretty sweet. And, yes. All right, there we go. Hey, Kolosov, Kale McCarr, and on tour. Kolosov for the Philadelphia Flyers, and getting another opportunity coming up for the minors. We'll see if he Keep it real. Keep it real. All right, rock and roll. Here we go. Portraits. There we go. Isaac Poulter, Jack Eichel. Isaac Poulter. All right, Jersey trying to look for that ever famous Martin Brodeur again. That's going to be tough. Man, tell you. All right, we've got something coming up here. What do we have? We have all right, Ed Tabo. All right, Ed Dazzler and Joe Blomqvist. Hey, Joe Blomqvist, and that is a exclusives young gun, guys. So pretty cool there. Exclusive young gun of Joe Blomqvist, and kind of their go-to guy right now. And, pretty cool stuff. All right, there we are. Pittsburgh, the Penguins. Yeah, speaking of those guys again. Okay, here we go. And on tour, Samuel Honzek and a Kirill Kaprizov. Samuel Honzek. Hopefully he can turn out to be something. I don't know. Calgary. A lot of young talent. There you go, Jaden, buddy. Congratulations. Yeah, he was having a heck of a day. Draisaitl, black and white canvas, right on tour. Speckle, and welcome aboard, Honzek. But I saw that Young Guns renewed outburst. Good for you. That was a thing. You betcha, buddy. You've been on a tear, Jaden. My gosh, just on a tear, on a heater. Okay, Noah Phelps and ooh la la. But yeah, you've been doing quite well. Tell ya. Jim's pulling you some good stuff. Jim and Jess. I'd like to say I'm responsible for some of that, but I don't know. All right, Alex. There we go. New hook. There we go. And Muka Madulin and a Electricity. All right. Take me down to the Electricity. All right, and Harley. Macklin Celebrini and an ooh la la. There we go. Macklin in the house. San Jose. All right. San Jose. And that goes to the ill-famous. There we go, Zach. Zach Attack. Bowman. There we go, Zachy. All right. Zachy grabbing a Celebration Celebrini. There we go. And maybe that's a precursor to, there we go, to Jay getting that wonderful Bedard in a bit here. So let's see how it goes. All right, there we go. 629. 629, guys. There we go. 62222299999. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Happy Sunday, everybody. Beautiful day out there. I tell you, wonderful day out there. All right, Caden Gooley, bang for your puck, and Kaprizov. Caden Gooley, clear cut, base. And, man, I tell you, that Montreal backhand. Gooley, Xhekaj, unbelievable. And you've got Logan Mailloux coming up, and then Lane Hudson. So Montreal building their blue line, unbelievable. Connor Geeky, Nolan Allen, and a welcome aboard, Samuel Honzek. But, yeah, building that blue line right. Building the team right from the back to the front. There we go. Back to the front. Back to the front. And that's always a good way of doing it. All right, there you go. Gavis, Timmy Stützle, and on tour. Dallas. All right, there we go. But Timmy Stützle, Ottawa. Look what Ottawa's doing. Taking the wild card out in the East, I tell you. The St. Louis in the West. Ottawa in the East, too. Watch out for these guys. All right, Shabbat. Michkov and Electricity. Michkov. Philadelphia. And this is looking good so far. There we go. Philly cheesecake in the house. All right, Philly. And right now we're looking right there. Howie. Yeah, buddy. Howie's in the house. All right, Michkov and Celebrini. Congrats, Howie. Congrats. Zach Attack, I tell ya. And Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah. Ronnie getting that Nice Blomquist. Sorry, ooh la la, Ethan Cardwell and ooh la la. Maybe we got another more magic in here. Ethan Cardwell. Whoa! Sunday fun day. All right, there we go. Zach, Dane, POE, Alex, and Alex. There we go. Alex and Alex. DeBrinket and Ovi. All right, there we go. And that's Zach Dean for St. Louis. Louis. All right, and on tour. All right, and Zuber and ooh la la. There we go. The Polish Prince. There we go. Zuber. And yes, a native of Poland. Unbelievable. Pretty cool. Love that. My favorite Polish player ever was Mariusz Czerkowski. I love that guy. He was so talented. All right, there. Heater. All right, and Kovalenko and Jack Eichel. Jack Kovalenko. All right, there we go for. And speaking of the Avalanche, man, they made those moves at the deadline and brought in quite a few players and even the weeks leading up to it. But they've all gelled. It seems like they played really well together. Middlestad, Mayu, and welcome aboard Jet Luchenko. It's nice to see when you can have that. Get the chemistry going, especially with multiple players. All right, Tom Wilson. All right, Lane Hudson, Electra City. Electro City. Electricity. All right, bang for your buck. Ponomarov and ooh la la. All right, Ponomarov, another one of those youngsters. I tell you, Svechnikov, Ponomarov, I tell you, those good Russian players coming in right now. Michkov. Oh, man. All right. Here we go. Last pack, guys. Series 2. Last. Welcome aboard, Samuel Honzek, Dazzlers, and Mitch Marner. All right. Mitch Marner. All right, guys. That is it for Series 2. All right, now we've got Series 2. 23-24, guys. And we know who that is. We know who we're looking for in this one. Some good stuff. All right, here we go. Jay's got Chicago. Let's see what we can do. Dun, dun, dun. And Tampa. There we go. And Montreal. So, let's do it. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's do it. Pull the main man. All right. Here we go. Braden Point. Deep Roots and a Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel. All right. PCs. There you go. Cindy Crosby. Checklist. There we go. Suzuki and Minuki. All right. There we go. Bedard and Carlson. So that'll have to be randomized. Yes, I know. It will be. All right, there we go, guys. And, all right, who's got Anaheim? Anaheim. I wish I could read well today. All right, Steve-O. So that'll go between Steve-O and Riggs. A couple of my local beauties. There we go. Fight it out. I should have you guys just scrap it out in the parking lot. From the store for that one. I tell you. All right. Jack Eichel, Clay Stevenson, and Rod Gilbert, retired star. And Rod Gilbert, pretty awesome in his own right. He was a hell of a hockey player. And there we go. Canvas of Rod Gilbert for the Rangers. Retired star canvas. Came out 15-16, guys. Started. And I've been collecting them since. I've got pretty much all of them. And they're pretty cool. They're one of those things I just like. Clay Stevenson, I enjoy collecting them. So, all right, there you go, Steve-O. End game. Bring over some of the bowlers so we can make it a team event. All right. I don't think the bowlers would stand much of a chance next to you guys, I tell you. Monster season, instinct. Be like the outsiders. Ah, all right. There we go. There we go. Hockey, fight, or MMA. Well, I don't want to be a part of either. So whatever you guys decide. There we go. Mark, Raphael Lavoie, Justin Falk. But that could get pretty physical. And if it's MMA, I don't know. Hockey, fight. Make you wear some jerseys. You got to fully engulf them in the old takedown. There we go. Bo Horvat, Pavelski, and Aiden McDonough. The old jersey pull. Boom. Love that stuff. yeah. Just clock each other. All right, Jason Robertson, Instinctive, and Justin Sordiff. Justin Sordiff. He was sort of there, and he was sort of not there. But anyways. Oh, yeah. All righty. Okay, there you go. And Patrick Maroon, Connor McDavid, Deep Roots, and Brock Faber. Brock Faber, I think the defenseman's going to take it this year. Brock Faber probably in any other year other than Bedard would have taken the Calder last year. But, yeah, what do you do, right? Panarin, all right, there we go. Zegras and Michael Kesselring. There we go for Arizona. But, honestly, I think he's going to take it. Lane's going to take it. All right, there we go. Kesselring. All right, I'm going to get my ass kicked. It's going to be for a better card than a damn checklist. Yes, that is true. All right, Matt Sogard. All right, Austin Matthews, Camus, and a Anjay Kopitar, and that is pretty cool, that one. All right. I love those canvases. I think there's like some short print ones. And yeah, I never pay attention too well. All right, Carlson, Deep Roots, and Emile Andre for Philadelphia. There we go. Philly cheesecake. All right, here we go, guys. Final pack. Dante. All right. Jack Hughes. All right, Black and White, Shifley, and a Smallville. All right, guys. So that is a rapid tap. Here are your highlights. There we go. Joel Blomqvist. There we go. Exclusives. All right. Ponomarov. Checklist. That'll be random between Steve-O and Regs. All right. Rod Gilbert retired. Eklund. All right. And a Michkov and a Celebrini. So we got both of the boys. There we go. In here. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much for your patience this week. It was a good time, and I enjoyed it, and thank you for the best wishes. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Some breaks up on the page. Jump in on a couple, guys. Let's keep Sunday going. And, hey, keep your stick on the ice, guys. All right. Bye-bye.